What a day, patch day. Am I right? Alright, Helldivers, I want to make a video on how to efficiently kill the new bug, the new Terminid, the Impaler. Now, what do I mean by efficiently? I mean how to kill it fast and without getting yourself killed. I'm going to be going over specifically just the stratagem weapons. So we're not talking about the, orbitals or eagle airstrikes. This thing basically functions similar to that of like a Bile Titan. So whatever stratagems work on a Bile Titan will work on this one. But the weapon wise, it's a little bit different. And right off the rip, I'm pretty excited that probably the most efficient weapon that I found and that I tested, I'm not going to waste any time, is the grenade launcher. This thing killed it in about 6 shots, and that was just directly to the face. So yeah, take a look at the clip here first with the grenade launcher, and yeah, I was very surprised that this thing killed it so fast. Didn't have to crack its armor, didn't have to use anything else to weaken it, just ran up there, boom, 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 done. So first stratagem, if you want to kill this thing efficiently, the grenade launcher. And I guess that's how we're going to do this. I'm going to go from most efficient to decent. I'm not going to talk about things that just basically don't stand a chance. If I don't mention your favorite weapon, I apologize ahead of time. It might not be trash. I might just not be good with it, but it's probably trash. All right, and the second stratagem weapon that is probably the most efficient is the spear. Now, I thought this would be number 1 because it only takes 2 spear shots to take it down, but you do have that reload in between. So the grenade launcher, because you can do it on the move and you can get off those shots really quickly at a good range, kind of edges it out over the spear. Now the spear is very good. We're splitting hairs at this point. So the spear, obviously, very good. All right, and next up, I'm kind of just gonna throw the recoilless rifle, the commando, and the EAT kind of all in the same category. Now with the commando and the EAT, obviously those have to be called in, and that timing, and either you're going to be weakening the Impaler or you're going to be finishing off. The recoilless rifle, on the other hand, you do have the ammo economy to shoot enough missiles to kill it. You got to reload in between, and that can be slow as well. So that's why they kind of all sit in the same area as far as being efficient. So now we're going to start moving into the stratagem weapons that you got to get a little bit closer for. And the thing about the Impaler is those 3 claws, tentacles, whatever you want to call them, the things from Half-Life. If you're the only one around, those things will bully the shit out of you and just kill you most of the time. So that's why getting in close is kind of a risky maneuver by yourself. You definitely want to handle these things with a squad, because if not, then those those claws are just gonna all just come after you, and again, it's very annoying to deal with. You could shoot them but by that time, chaff is gonna come up on you, another call is gonna hit you, and you're just gonna ragdoll around. So the first one I'd put after all the rockets and stuff, I'd actually put the autocannon. So what the autocannon does, kind of does the same thing that it does against the chargers, where if you shoot it on like a direct plate, it'll bounce off. But the thing about the Impaler is it's got the 3 claws, teeth basically hanging out the front. So if you shoot it in the grooves, it'll actually bounce around in there and do all the damage that way. And also on the backside of the Impaler is you can blow off their tail essentially. It doesn't kill it immediately, but it's functions similar to that of a charger. So keep that in mind. And so after the autocannon, we're going to talk about the anti-material rifle. This basically functions the same way, except for you don't get that benefit of being able to shoot like in its armor, because your bullets won't bounce around. So you actually have to wait till its teeth actually go down into the ground and then its face is exposed. But again, you got to be close. And the thing about the anti-material rifle is it's a sniper rifle, so it's kind of weird to have to use this thing up close. Now you can snipe the butt from a distance, and that's actually how I would recommend using it, but sometimes you just get in that shit situation, and there's plenty of times where people will use this thing in close quarters, and it actually performs pretty well. But it is going to take like a mag dump or 2, which kind of sucks, because in between those reloads, it's just more chances for chaff or one of those claws just start ragdolling you around. Now moving more towards the disappointed, the railgun. Now the railgun does shoot through its armor, so it's actually good at a range. The thing is the claws actually go out pretty far, so you're gonna have to keep a really good distance and keep kiting. And then up close, it just takes a lot of shots. It's basically like trying to take down like a Bile Titan. Again, they have the Impaler has like a little bit less health than the Bile Titan, but it's kind of annoying. I mean, you can do it if you're a really big fan of the railgun. I'm talking about in unsafe mode, but it's just not that efficient, unfortunately. And the next 2 I kind of just want to mention really quickly is the flamethrower. It does work. It does kill it. It's got to be, an unarmored spot. I know that's a hot topic about how this thing sucks right now. It can get the job done, but it's kind of in a rough place right now. So keep that in mind. Now the heavy machine gun actually kills this thing pretty efficiently. You can kill it when its face is exposed in less than a full mag, and it takes even less for the butt. So actually the heavy machine gun is a pretty good choice. Now the regular machine gun obviously does a little bit less damage, but still those are both viable choices. The only thing about those is, yeah, you got to get up close, and so that can get a little dicey. All right, yeah, so Helldivers, that's me testing out, you know, my favorite stratagem weapons against the Impaler. Obviously, keeping a range from these things is the best. The rockets right now are probably going to be the meta for a little bit. You know, take these things down with a team. They're kind of rough to solo. You'll see me getting ragdolled a lot, and that's just the way it is. Now, all the weapons I mentioned here, you can kill the, you know, Impalers with. So I'm not saying any of these are horrible. I'm just saying some are clearly better than the others. So let me know what you guys find out when killing these things. Obviously, I didn't mention, you know, the orbitals and the eagle airstrikes and stuff. So pairing those with, you know, something like commando or something like that's going to be super efficient when killing these. This is just with using your stratagem weapons. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.